It's now my great pleasure to introduce the president of our Academic Senate. Dana Van Sinden is a professor of child development who also serves as the president of the Academic Senate. She has worked here at Long Beach City College with children and families since 1985 and has been a member of the full-time faculty since 2001. Please welcome Professor Van Sinden to the stage to provide some remarks on behalf of our faculty.
I'm proud to be here representing the faculty at Long Beach City College. As Academic Senate President, I have the pleasure of working with talented faculty, staff, managers, and administrators who keep students at the center of their efforts every day. This school year began for many faculty with feelings of trepidation because of the discontinuance of programs and loss of faculty the previous year. And although those feelings of loss are still with us, many faculty are beginning to feel cautiously hopeful about the direction of programs and initiatives this year. This year, faculty leaders have dedicated themselves to a focus on communication and planning and reflection as we work to prepare for our accreditation self-study. We are excited about welcoming 14 new full-time faculty next Monday and look forward to the hard but joyous work. Work of selecting a large group of more new full-time faculty for next fall. As I look ahead to the semester ahead of me, I know that I can expect some hard work, some success, some failure, and always support and inspiration from my colleagues and students. I can't wait. As the elected leader of the Academic Senate, it's my pleasure to introduce Superintendent President Eloy Ortiz Oakley. President Oakley is an advocate for the success of community college students. He knows firsthand how important community college education is because that's how he got his start. After serving in the U.S. Army, President Oakley began his higher education at Golden West College. He transferred to UCI, where he earned his bachelor's and master's degrees. President Oakley and the faculty are continuing the California tradition of providing access to all students so they can achieve their hopes and dreams. Please welcome President Oakley to the podium for the State of the College address.
Don't I have a wonderful Academic Senate President? Isn't she terrific? Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. To the members of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, administrators, students, and our honored guests, thank you for being here today and for supporting Long Beach City College. I especially want to thank the members of the Platinum Circle of the Long Beach City College Foundation, whose generosity made this event possible. I know they were thanked earlier, but they deserve another round of applause, so please join me in thanking them once again. You know, as I prepared to deliver my 7th State of the College, I had to pause because, first of all, I had to remind myself that this is my 7th. And so that made me reflect on the additional gray hairs that I've earned, the changes that I've been through, the changes that this college has been through. And after 6 State of the Colleges, you have to start wondering how many more am I going to be able to do before they chase me out of here. But seriously, 2 key themes kept coming back to me again and again. My immense pride at what this college has accomplished in these recent years, and my profound awareness of the adversity that this college has had to overcome. I have never been more proud nor felt more confident about the direction that the college is going than I do today. LBCC has emerged as a leader in California and our nation for our efforts to improve outcomes for students and to advance our local economy. Our key partnerships and programs are models for many other institutions, and they want to emulate. What is remarkable, truly remarkable, is that we've established ourselves as leaders in the midst of the deepest recession since the Great Depression. The fact that we've been able to accomplish so much in the face of these challenges speaks to the character of this institution. Helen Keller, who became the first blind and deaf person to earn a college degree and was one of the 20th century's leading humanitarians, was clearly familiar with challenges, but she did not let them prevent her from making a huge impact on this world. She observed, character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. There is no doubt that the last few years have been some of the most challenging in this college's history, and certainly in my professional life. The culmination of years of budget cuts that were caused by the Great Recession posed concrete challenges to this college. In the face of those challenges, we listened to Winston Churchill's advice when he said, "If you're going through hell, just keep going." And we kept going. Instead of bemoaning the difficulties that we faced, we seized the opportunity and took bold actions to address these challenges while still developing programs to serve our students and our community. Our board and our college's leadership made difficult decisions. There is no doubt about that. They reallocated precious resources and focused them on mission-critical services. While difficult, these decisions were necessary not only for the fiscal health of this college, but to focus the remaining resources on programs that serve the majority of our students' needs and that promote the needs of our regional economy. And by taking these actions, we position this college to benefit as California begins to emerge from recession and ensure that its foundation is strong as we approach our 90th anniversary. I want to thank our current and former Academic Senate President, Dana Van Sinden and April Juarez, the members of the Academic Senate Executive Committee, along with the leaders of our employee groups, Thomas Hamilton, Karen Roberts, and Lynn Shaw, for their dedication in working through the challenges of the recent years. They have helped this college navigate its way through difficult times, and I sincerely appreciate their efforts. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. I also need to thank every single employee of this college. Each of you has been affected, either directly or indirectly, by California's fiscal crisis. I appreciate all that you have done to keep this college going and to support our students through this very, very difficult period. Today, I can honestly say that this college is stronger than ever and that the worst of California's fiscal crisis is now behind us. The years of cutting are over. We can now set about rebuilding this college to ensure that it serves our students and our community better. We are also beginning to finally discuss how we can invest in our employees and in adding positions that are essential to our mission in the coming years. We must invest wisely, though, to ensure that every precious resource is leveraged in support of improving the success of our students and of our community. The governor's recent budget proposal for next year is proof that our funding is beginning to rebound. Finally, California is reinvesting in public education, and it is about time. One of the most promising proposals in the governor's budget is the elimination of the wall of debt. For several years, the state has balanced its budgets on the back of schools and colleges by deferring state funding into future budget years. This has added hundreds of thousands of dollars in costs by making us borrow to ensure that we remain solvent. And it makes it very, very difficult to manage our budget from year to year. Getting out of debt also sets the stage for more predictable and stable funding moving forward. The governor's budget also provides additional funds that will allow Long Beach City College to serve more students and the potential for additional funding for key student services. Overall, this is good news, but we are also still a long way away from pre-recession funding levels, and there are very few discretionary dollars in this budget. In addition, the state still faces many, many challenges, including things such as pension and prison reform. Still, a second year of additional revenue begins to solidify our finances and hopefully creates a foundation that we can build upon. In fact, our rebuilding is already underway. Next week, as Dana mentioned, we will welcome 14 new faculty members from a wide range of disciplines, and they'll be teaching in our classrooms at one of our campuses. Many of them are here today. I would invite our new faculty members and members of the Faculty Professional Development Committee who are serving as their mentors to please stand and be recognized. Please join me in a round of applause for these tremendous individuals. We are so delighted that you have chosen to teach at Long Beach City College, and we know that each of you will have a positive impact on our students and this college. You are joining an institution with a long and distinguished history, and I know that you will carry this tradition of excellence forward. Thank you for choosing Long Beach City College. And this is just a start. We expect to hire many more additional faculty for the coming fall, and we are looking forward to that. LBCC will also welcome a new Dean of Career and Technical Education this spring, who, along with Associate Vice President Meena Singhal, will expand the program offerings at our Pacific Coast campus to better serve our students and to connect with the needs of employers. LBCC remains committed to career technical and workforce education, and we still maintain one of the largest CTE programs in the state. We will continue to invest and grow our programs to meet our region's economic and 21st century workforce needs. To help advance these efforts, LBCC won 2 Department of Labor grants totaling $4.5 million that will help us create new programs and strengthen employer partnerships, including creating alternative pathways to engineering education to support local employers like Boeing and Oceaneering, Inc. Also, we will create new programs in supply chain management based on industry standards from the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals. In addition, LBCC is working closely with our partners at Long Beach Unified to develop an application for Career Pathways Trust funding to enhance our career programs to Long Beach across our curriculum and to ensure that all of our local students can identify career pathways and get to those career pathways as quickly as possible. Long Beach is already a leader in this area. Senate President Darrell Steinberg championed this fund to expand these efforts across our state. Improving how we serve students and linking our programs to career is critical because our work and the work of colleges everywhere has never been more important than it is today. Job forecasts predict that 7 out of every 10 new jobs will require some sort of college credential between now and 2025. Forecasts also show that the United States is still not educating enough of its people to meet this demand. Our future prosperity depends upon us helping more people complete college so that they can fully participate in the new knowledge-based economy. President Obama, both in his State of the Union address and a recent education summit, stressed the need to increase degree attainment among diverse students such as the ones that we serve to meet the nation's workforce needs. The governor and the legislature are increasing pressure on our system to be more accountable, to increase the successful completions of our students, and to link those completions to real jobs. Brown's budget proposal builds upon statewide policy changes that were enacted by the legislature through Senate Bill 1456, the Student Success and Support Act, which was authored by our very own former state senator and now Congressman Alan Lowenthal. And it ensures that students receive the guidance they need to be successful through required orientation and education plans. And in return, students are held more accountable for maintaining satisfactory academic performance in order to be eligible for enrollment priority and fee waivers. These are truly significant changes for our system. They're profound changes. The governor's budget makes important investments in student success. These programs are the key to the success of our students. Improving the way that we provide support to our students as they enter our system will help more students complete a certificate or degree and to do so in much less time. Long Beach City College has been at the forefront of providing leadership for these reforms and will continue to push. We will continue to push every day for additional resources so that our students can attain their goals. Unfortunately, though, even though progress has been made, California still is unable to allocate sufficient resources to meet our students' needs. Thousands of our students have been unable to access courses because of the loss of capacity that our college has experienced. But we did not sit idly by. We found other ways to provide these students opportunities. And as we sit here today, over 1,700 students are enrolled in our first ever winter session. After years of preparation and planning, Long Beach City College shifted from a traditional academic calendar to a compressed calendar, which allowed us to offer winter courses and allows us to offer courses year-round. This provides our students one more opportunity to make progress toward their goals. Most of these students are taking intersession courses funded in the traditional model. But last year, the legislature and the governor provided a new tool for Long Beach City College so that more of our students can access courses. The Community College Intercession and Extension Act, which was authored by Assemblymember Doss Williams, allows LBCC to provide high-demand courses this winter over and above what the state already funds. Yes, this idea generated just a little bit of controversy in the state, but the fact remains that 120 students gained the opportunity to complete courses they needed that were unable to do so before because of the cuts that we experienced over the last 5 years. The strong demand that we've experienced for these courses shows that students want additional opportunities and want to complete their goals. This will also create more room for students in the coming spring semester. These facts explain why the Los Angeles Times, the Press-Telegram, and the Long Beach Register have all editorialized in support of this innovative effort. Access to extension courses is even made more affordable because of the work of the Long Beach City College Foundation, which is providing scholarship support to every student eligible for aid. I want to thank the Foundation Board, its Board Chair Gary Cooper, and Executive Director Virginia Baxter for all their efforts in support of our students. Please join me in a round of applause for them. And while getting critical support from the changes in state policy is important, our own local efforts have the most promise to help students by far. The Long Beach College Promise Partnership that we have built here locally with Long Beach Unified and Cal State Long Beach celebrated its 5th anniversary last year. Together, our local institutions have helped improve preparation, have helped improve access, and most critically, success for our local students. Here are just a few statistics that show what we've accomplished over the last 5 years. 26,000 fourth graders have visited Long Beach City College. 26,000 fifth graders have visited Cal State Long Beach. More than 57,000 middle school students and their parents have completed and signed Long Beach College Promise pledges. And we've seen a 43% increase, 43% increase in the number of Long Beach Unified students going to Cal State Long Beach. Go Beach. And now another great statistic, thanks to the Long Beach City College Foundation. More than 5,700 of these students have attended Long Beach City College with a free first semester. Thanks again to the Long Beach City College Foundation. I want to thank once again our partners at Long Beach Unified and Cal State Long Beach for their support and for their dedication to our students. Now we have a special guest here today, a special 49er. He's the current president of Cal State Long Beach, Mr. Don Parra. So please join me in a round of applause in recognition of his decades of service to this community, to that fine university. He has announced his retirement at the end of this year, and Don, you will be greatly missed. Thank you for your service. And as we celebrate Don's retirement, we also celebrate and look forward to welcoming Jane Close Connolly, who was announced earlier this week as the new president of Cal State Long Beach. we expect to break her in soon and ensure that she fully understands the Long Beach College Promise, and I know that you all will join me in helping her understand the Long Beach College Promise, which I'm sure she does already. I'm confident that we can continue to strengthen our partnership to create even more opportunities for our students in the coming years. You know, I have to say a side note. The other day, I had the great opportunity to sit with Don Para in front of the CSU trustees and talk about the Long Beach College Promise and the power of the Long Beach College Promise. The trustees wanted to hear about it because of the great work that you all do. And the promise isn't just about the three institutions, it's about everyone in this room. So thank you all for making the Long Beach College Promise so successful. Give yourselves a round of applause. You know, our accomplishments haven't gone unnoticed. Last year, 30 members of California's Senate, including President Pro Tem Darrell Steinberg, spent a few days here in Long Beach. They parked themselves at our two institutions, Long Beach Unified and Long Beach City, to learn about the College Promise and to explore ways to foster similar types of partnerships throughout California. And at the end of this year, the Little Hoover Commission lauded our partnership in its blueprint for improving higher education, saying regional partnerships such as the Long Beach College Promise not only get students thinking about going to college, but also help prepare them so that they are better able to succeed once they get there. While the recognition is certainly appreciated, the real reward is in the difference our partnership makes for each and every one of our students. And nowhere is that impact more clear than throughout our signature initiative here at Long Beach City College, the Promise Pathways. Launched in the fall of 2012, the Promise Pathway Initiative pioneered several new innovations, including alternative placement and prescriptive scheduling through the use of first semester education plans and enhanced enrollment priority. Participating students are placed into English and math based on their high school achievement, rather than the traditional method, which I'm sure you all have heard about, standardized assessment tests. And why wouldn't we place them in these classes based on their high school grades? We have outstanding Long Beach Unified high school teachers in our district that deserve the recognition that their students give them when they come and enroll here at Long Beach City College. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our teachers in Long Beach Unified. Pathway students are also required to enroll full-time and to complete key foundational courses beginning in their first semester of college. Our first Pathways cohort of nearly 1,000 Long Beach Unified graduates made tremendous year-to-year gains in the completion of key educational goals. Successful completion in transfer-level English nearly quadrupled, and successful completion in transfer-level math tripled. These success rates exceeded the completion rates typically achieved by students in 6 years. In addition, access to and entry into transfer-level courses increased for all of the demographic groups without significantly affecting course success rates. The most significant gains were made by our Latino and African American students. Our efforts are increasing the success of every demographic group, even though we must continue to work every day to ensure that we close the remaining achievement gaps that continue to persist. The goal of this program is to develop scalable interventions that will serve all of our incoming students, and we have begun to make that a reality by expanding this opportunity to the graduates of Paramount and Downey Unified School Districts. And I am also proud to announce that the graduates of ABC Unified, Los Alamitos Unified, and St. Joseph's High School will participate in this program in the coming year. Our second Promise Pathway cohort of more than 1,300 students arrived on campus last fall. They also showed impressive gains in placement and completion of key college milestones. In coming years, we will continue to offer this program to all of our incoming students. Our efforts are gaining significant recognition. LBCC recently received the Pacific Region Equity Award from the American Community College Trustees Association. And most importantly, other colleges are realizing the potential of this approach and are considering adopting a similar model in their own colleges. Our own Chancellor's Office is developing tools to support and encourage the use of grades-based placement across California based on the success of our efforts. This shift is happening because of the efforts of all of you. This college had the courage to act on the data from the research conducted by our institutional effectiveness operation, showing that high school grades are much better predictors of students' likelihood to succeed in college. By acting on this information and changing how we place students, not only are we helping more of our local students succeed, but we have the potential to impact literally hundreds of thousands of students throughout California and throughout this nation. I want to applaud the English and Math Department for being in the vanguard of the Promise Pathways, and specifically thank Department Chairs Rodney Rodriguez and Rich Weber for their leadership. I also want to thank all the faculty, staff, and administrators, and especially our faculty co-chair, the fabulous Shauna Hageman, who is helping to lead the efforts of the Promise Pathway Coordinating Team and initiative groups, and everyone working to make this program a reality for our students. Please join me in giving them all a round of applause. While increasing college completion is the best long-term strategy for economic growth, Long Beach City College is also having a direct and an immediate impact through its economic development programs. Few colleges in the nation can match the breadth and the depth of the programs we offer to support our local business and our economic development efforts. Most recently, LBCC announced an exciting new initiative. We launched Innovation Fund SoCal, becoming one of only 3 community colleges nationally working with Innovation Fund America and the Ewing Kauffman Foundation to invest in, mentor, and support high-growth entrepreneurs. Applications for this program will open in February, and the first round of funding is expected to begin in May. This will be a major boon to our regional economy, and I'm delighted that our college is bringing these resources to this community. Innovation Fund SoCal builds on the leadership, the long-established leadership that this college provides to the region as the host of the Los Angeles Small Business Development Center Network, as well as local service center for the greater Long Beach region. The LASBDC network just finished its best year ever. It helped start 355 new businesses, created 2,300 new jobs, increased client sales by more than $195 million, and helped its clients access over $100 million in new capital. Our own Long Beach SBDC is #1 in California and in the top 10 nationally. LBCC also continues to bring the benefits of the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses Initiative to our local economy. More than 300 business owners in the greater Los Angeles area have accessed a dynamic combination of coursework, business advising, and peer mentoring to help them grow their companies. 47% of these scholars have added employees. 63% have increased sales or have grown their businesses as a result of this program. Our 10th cohort of scholars begins today. And I know we have one of our scholars in this room. He's a supporter now of the state of the college. He has a tremendous story. Orozco, are you here? Stand up. If you need your car maintained, you need to see this gentleman. He's done a tremendous job of opening up a number of new facilities as a result of this program. Thank you for being here. We continue to seek well-qualified business owners for this program, and I encourage all of you to spread the word, and if you're interested, please apply. In addition to programs to support business, LBCC also provides short-term training programs to help prepare students for local jobs. One example is the Harbor Truck Driver Training Program, operated in partnership with the Harbor Trucking Association. This grant-funded program offers training and job placement for veterans and to other displaced workers, help them get employed as truck drivers in one of our many companies which serve our port complexes. LBCC's leadership in these economic development efforts is continuing to gain national recognition. Earlier, Board President Kellogg mentioned our Measure E bond program, which continues to transform our campuses and provide needed boosts to the local economy by keeping our construction programs moving ahead. I want to personally thank our Citizens Oversight Committee and their board chair, Phil Bond, for their efforts to ensure that our bond program meets the intended goals of the voters that supported for Measure E. I also want to thank the Cordoba Corporation, who manages the construction program, and our facility staff for keeping this bond program moving. Our students will benefit from this legacy for many generations to come. Please join me in a round of applause for these individuals. And while all of this is important, this institution exists for one reason: to help students develop the skills they need to succeed in life. Despite all the cuts that I mentioned, this college enrolled more than 31,000 students in courses at one of our campuses this last year. We awarded 843 associate degrees and an additional 1,397 certificates. That means that more than 2,240 individuals earn credentials that will enable them to compete. Our students' transfer rates to the University of California and the California State University remain strong, despite significant reductions in transfer capacity system-wide at both institutions. Our partnerships with Cal State Long Beach and Cal State Dominguez Hills help preserve transfer pathways during the most difficult transfer years in recent memory, and will hopefully continue to provide even greater opportunity moving forward. Several of our students have gained important recognitions and awards. Here are just a few examples. Our valedictorian, Ricky Brown, graduated from our electrical technology program with a perfect 4.0 grade point average and transferred to Cal State Long Beach to continue working toward his electrical engineering degree. Paul Sheehan, another one of our recent graduates, was only one of 10 transfer students accepted into UCLA's nursing program in the fall. He distinguished himself as a member of California's all-academic team and plans to continue his education and earn a doctorate so that he can educate future nurses. LBCC also celebrated its 9th state championship in men's water polo with an impressive overtime victory over my alma mater, Golden West College. Coach Chris Oding, who is now part of the Olympic coaching team, was named Coach of the Year, and freshman goalie Lazar Andrick received several league and state honors for his outstanding play. I'm delighted that many of our elected student leaders are here with us today. Will the members of the ASB Cabinet and the Student Council please stand to be recognized for your service to this college? These are our leaders of the future. Thanks for being here today. These are only a few examples of the hundreds of success stories that could be highlighted today. One of the greatest pleasures I have as being president of Long Beach City College is meeting students like these and talking about their stories. Another great pleasure is celebrating the achievement of our outstanding alumni. In November, we inducted 4 of our distinguished alumni into the LBCC Hall of Fame. Laura Dowd, Auditor for the City of Long Beach, Major General Peter Gravitt, California Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Connie Mitchell, Head of the Office of Health Equity for the California Department of Health, and Steve Pesman, founder and owner of the Surfers Journal. They join an impressive group of more than 155 previous inductees. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. I know Laura is here today. The success of our students and alumni all come from the very same source: the superlative faculty, staff, and administrators here at LBCC. Several faculty and staff members received important recognition. Rena Pang was one of 4 employees in the state to receive the Employee of the Year Award from California's community colleges. Sky Angulo was named Educator of the Year by the Camerata Singers of Long Beach, and Eli Dodrill was recognized by the Independent Filmmakers Project Emerging Storytellers Program for his new film, Faith. We expect the Academy Awards to recognize that soon. Please join me in a round of applause for these individuals. Again, these are just a few examples of what I believe is the finest faculty, staff, and administration of any community college in California. None of these achievements that I talk about today, that we celebrate today, would be possible without all of their efforts. Now, before closing, I want to offer another few words of thanks. Again, I want to thank every single employee of Long Beach City College for all they do to make this the best community college in California. Thank you for your perseverance throughout these difficult years, and thank you for continuing to put our students first. I also want to take a moment to recognize my administrative team. Each of them has made significant contributions to the success of this college and deserves our appreciation for their efforts and hard work. For all the members of my executive team, please stand for a moment of recognition. Thank you for your service to Long Beach City College. I also have to thank, for very good reasons, our Board of Trustees. We are very lucky, and I don't mean that flippantly. We're very lucky to have such a dedicated group of individuals who continue to put our students first and who are the governing board for this college. Trustee Kellogg already mentioned Tom Clark, and what can you say about Tom Clark? He has served this community for nearly 50 years, and we have been so very lucky. I have been so very lucky as president of this institution to have him not only as a boss, but as a mentor. Thank you, Tom, for your service to this college. Thank you for being such a great Viking. You will be missed. I also want to thank board member Mark Bowen, who, as Trustee Kellogg mentioned, will not run for re-election. I also want to thank him for his service to this college. And finally, I want to thank everyone who has helped make this event possible again. This event would not happen without a lot of hard work. In particular, I want to thank the State of the College Planning Committee, the Communications and College Advancement Team, IITS, the facility staff, and the Horticulture and Floral departments for helping us make this a wonderful event. I also want to pay special recognition to Chef Pierre Giu, Chef Frank Madrigal, and Chef Haley Wynn, and our culinary arts students, our fabulous culinary arts students, who helped prepare the meal that you all enjoy today. Please give them a wonderful round of applause. And finally, I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you for continuing to support this college. We have served this community for 86 years, and we are strong because of you. You have helped this college reach its goals and helped this college continue to be successful, and you have always supported our students. Thank you on behalf of all of us for your wonderful support. Now, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I hope you enjoy your time here at Long Beach City College. Have a wonderful 2014, and go Vikings. Thanks for coming out today.